There's a tradition in tournament play to not talk about the next step until you've climbed the one in front of you. I'm sure going to the state finals is beyond your wildest dreams, so let's just keep it right there. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals that we've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Okay? All right! Let's go! Let's go! Let me hear it! Go, 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 go! Jimmy, they're going to be expecting you to take the last shot. We're going to use you as a decoy. Buddy, you get the ball, give it to Merle on the picket fence. He's going to take the last shot. All right, let's go. What's the matter with you guys? What's the matter with you?
I'll make it.
All right. Buddy, get the ball to Jimmy, top of the key. Rustin, spread the floor. Let's go. Key.
They may be seeing basketball history here tonight. A sensational comeback by Hickory. The score is tied at 40. There are 19 fateful seconds remaining in the game. It'll be inbounded by Hickory in the backcourt, along the sideline, passed in by Ray Butcher, who was responsible for the interception. It goes into Buddy Walker. Walker on the attack, still in the backcourt.
You know, when I was a little boy, there was an old Negro farmer lived down the road from us named Monroe. And he was, I guess he was just a little luckier than my daddy was. He bought himself a mule. That was a big deal around that town. Now, my daddy hated that mule. Because his friends were always kidding him about, they saw Monroe out plowing with his new mule, and Monroe was going to rent another field now they had a mule. And one morning, that mule just showed up dead. They poisoned the water. And after that, there was never any mention about that mule around my daddy. Just never came up. One time we were driving down the road and we passed Monroe's place and we saw it was empty. He just packed up and left, I guess, gone up north or something. I looked over at my daddy's face and I knew he'd done it. And he saw that I knew. He was ashamed. I guess he was ashamed. Don't you go mistaking me for some whole other body. You got your brains in your dick if you think we're just gonna fade away. We're gonna be here till this thing's finished. How about you, Deputy? Is that gun just for show? Or do you get to shoot people once in a while? Thanks for the beer.
Harry's in.
Jesus Christ.
How you doing? I'm Chili Palmer.
Oh, Jesus. If I have a heart attack, I hope you know what to do.
Where you been, Harry?
Have we met? I don't recall.
We just did. I told you my name's Chili Palmer.
Well, you're in pictures, right? Did you ever stop to think what would happen if I had a heart attack?
Look at me, Harry.
I'm looking at you.
I want you to keep looking at me right here.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
You know Dick Allen? Mace's Casino?
Well, that's what this is. You're a collector for the fucking casino, huh? You come in here in the middle of the night. I thought you were an actor auditioning, for Christ's sakes. Let's see about this. Operator, let me have Las Vegas information.
Harry, let me give you some advice. You don't want to act like a hard-on. You're standing there in your undies. What you want to do is sit down and talk to me. Now, Harry, a marker is like a check.
I know what a marker is.
What 300 grand are you talking about?
The 300 grand a guy named Leo DeVoe scammed off an airline. The 300 grand that Chili Palmer now has in his possession. Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just don't like this anonymous crap. It means you're either a big chicken shit or you're not for real.
Trust me, I am very for real.
Okay, then, so who are you?
I happen to work for Harry Zim, all right?
Who?
Harry Zim, the man happens to be a major Hollywood player.
I never heard of him.
Maybe that's because you've never been out of fucking Miami, dipshit. Maybe you ought to get on a plane, come out to L.A., take a meeting with Mr. Zim.
Okay, so this Zim guy, what is he asking for? A finder's fee or something? Is that what we're talking about here?
Hey, Zim don't ask for dick. Zim tells you the way it is, or else.
Or else what?
Or else use your fucking imagination.
Pick me up outside the orchard.
No, you can't do that. I don't want to go out there alone.
You won't be alone. Barbara will be with you. It's not you they're after, Louise.
Daddy!
Shush. I'm just going down the back way.
Yeah, but I thought we decided that you were going to announce Barbara's wedding to the Coleman boy.
Well, not before we meet them. What if they change their mind? Well, let go of my coat. I'll meet you in the car.
I don't know about this.
Yes, it is. Senator Keeley just now leaving his house. Senator Keeley.
Senator Keeley, do you think this will cost you both?
Senator, what's the future of the Coalition for More Owner now? Senator,
What can you tell us?
Gentlemen and ladies, I am, as are all my colleagues, Republican and Democrat, liberal and conservative alike, stunned and saddened by the circumstances surrounding the death of Senator Jackson, as well as the death itself.
But Senator,
my family and I are leaving town for a few days for reasons that I cannot to plan an event. An event which I cannot, which may perhaps heal some of the bad things that Senator Jackson's demise has made us all feel.
Where are you and your family going, Senator Keeley?
Where? To our farm, and that's all I'm going to say at this time.
Did you know the girl, Senator? What's the future of the Coalition for More Owner now? What's the event?
One question. There's not a lot of fancy art on the walls, just the crucifix. And a lot of good, warm family feeling. Now, this is what Clinton didn't understand when he started in on school prayer and gays in the military.
All right, for you.
Now, there's an idiotic issue. Gays in the military. I mean, those haircuts, those uniforms. Who cares?
You shouldn't be talking about things you don't know about.
Val, don't patronize your mother. She's an amazingly intelligent woman. You know, I think homosexuality...
Lots more ice for you.
Lots more ice, Dad.
Thank you. Do I hear 150?
150,000.
160.
I am offered 170.
175.
Was that 175, sir? I'll take that. 175,000.
180.
I have 180. Do I hear 190? Do I hear 190?
I really must hear a number or see a panel, sir.
I think he,
Yes, ma'am, I have your bid. It's to you at $180,000. Going once, twice, sold to the persistent woman on my right.
I have a gift for you.
A gift? A gift? Oh. Oh. A personal fire device.
I'm not insisting you take up smoking, but I thought it would give you some incentive. There is nothing sexier than smoke billowing proudly out of a woman's hot red, engorged nostrils.
That image will haunt me.
You've been out of town. And you have a pleasant flush.
I got some sun.
Oh, how nice. And with whom did you get this sun?
What?
What? I said, who are you with this weekend?
Nobody.
Well, I find that hard to believe that you'd go away completely alone.
I didn't say I was completely alone.
I think you said that you weren't with anybody.
I mean nobody you know.
I know a great many people. How can you be certain it's somebody I don't know?
You want a drink?
You have run roughshod over this office for 20 years, and that's over.
Sir, you may disparage your predecessors all you like, but I don't recall in the past any secret investigation that required the entire Department of Defense, circumvented CIA and the FBI and the Washington police.
Senator, we're not locked into any position on the Phantom Sub.
What are you saying?
I'm just trying to allay Senator Duvall's fears that we might act peremptorily.
We will act the way I decide on this matter.
Gentlemen, I don't see any point in squabbling like children. Mr. Pritchard, I'm encouraged by your attitude. I'm sure your investigation, whatever it is perfectly proper. I must apologize for my unseemly outburst. It's just that I've been sorely troubled.
Well, that's perfectly understandable, Senator. I'm certain that we can reach an accommodation.
Gentlemen, I'm deeply gratified. Deeply gratified, and I hope you'll forgive my imposition on such a busy day.
He's got us.
This is insane. It's out of control.